Hey everybody, just wanted to make a real quick video about something that I had my eyes open to here in the last few weeks, and that is our corporate food industry and where our food is produced and how it's produced and when it's produced. And so as many of you know, most of our meat in America is produced by major food corporations, which that isn't a blind eye to anyone, I'm sure. But there's a lot of things that is wrong with our food industry, and I would say a lot of Americans don't know about those things that are wrong with our food industry. So how can we fix that? Well, there's a video out there called Food Inc., and it's Food Incorporated, but it's Inc. on the end, and it's INC Inc., and it's about the food world and about how our food is raised and how it's made and whatnot. But the thing about that video is it really shows what American farmers have to suffer through to keep their contracts with the big corporations to grow the food for the big corporations that make more money and don't get, and the end result is that the farmers aren't getting what they need. And so this video does a great job of describing what's wrong with our food industry and what's going on. And so check that out. It's really interesting. It's an hour and a half long, but you won't regret it. It's quite informative, quite informational, and I just really enjoyed it whenever I watched it. So all these consequences that we have, we can complain and complain and complain, but the only way to do anything better is to figure out a solution, and there is one. There's a guy by the name of Joe Salatin, who is the owner of Polyface Farms, and he has figured out a system that is not a corporational system, where animals are raised more healthier with less expense and more productivity. So I hope that made sense. But anyways, it's just really good how he runs his farm, and there's a great documentary on there and it's on YouTube, and it's with Meet the Farmer TV, and it's called Meet the Farmer, and it's Poly Farms. It's 3 videos, and they're 29 minutes apiece, so it's about an hour and a half long to watch all 3. And the first is really kind of boring, you could almost say. It's really just mainly a lot of talking about the industry and stuff and what he's had to go through, but it's interesting. And the second part shows what he does to want to change that industry. So check those out. It's really good. I'll put a link, or I'll put the name of the channel that it's on down below, and you go and you watch it. It's his and it's on, if you go to the most viewed on that channel, because there's like 100 videos, if you go to the most viewed on that channel, you can see there's 3 of those videos. It'll be the most viewed on that channel, because a lot of people like it. But you can see our babies are getting big here. But it's kind of interesting. You might like it. So I'll put the name of the channel it's on in the description bar, and hopefully you guys go and check that out. I'll also put the name of the thing, and it's on Netflix if you guys have Netflix. And just go check it out. It's really informational. It's great. And the challenge that I've came up with for myself through this system, through watching this, is that I want to try to produce all the meat for our family. Now there's 4 of us in the family, in my family, including me, and we do a pretty good job already. We raise our own beef and pork, and this year, but that's all we do. We still buy chicken, and we still buy fish, and so we need some more outreaches, and we have our garden. So what we're going to try to do is produce all our meat this year, and I'm going to get 25 broilers and raise them, along with our cattle, or our calf and pig that we raise every year, our butchering steer, I should say, and pig that we raise every year. And also we're going to try to get some bluegill, put in our pond, let them raise, catch them, and then fillet them and have fish for that purpose. So essentially, we will be producing almost all of our meat. I'm fortunate that I've never had to buy a hamburger from the store, which is, it's a sense of achievement to me and my family. So go check out those videos. I think you'll be interested in it. It's a pretty interesting process, but as I said, you can't watch Food Inc. because then you're like, well, that's just a bunch of people, showing what's going on. There's no solution there. But Joel Salatin's on Food Inc. too, and he's talking about how they can solve the problem. But watch Food Inc. first, then watch the videos on YouTube, and I think you'll really come away with a new perceived idea about food. So go check that out. Hope this video helps. Gonna make some updates on the bunnies as we're kind of doing now, and a few other things. Talk to you later. Bye.